Old Man Logan is a story that shows Logan having given up Wolverine and just wanting to be left in peace, but he's dragged back into everything and becomes Wolverine once again after he loses everything. So the gist of the story is that in this universe, the supervillains teamed up against the superheroes and systematically wiped them all out, except for a few surviving heroes like Wolverine and Hawkeye. One such example is that under the Red Skull, they sent Mysterio to go and deal with Wolverine, and he used illusions to alter Wolverine's sense of reality. And when you think about it, surface level, it seems stupid, but actually it's really creative. Because Mysterio seems like a third-rate villain, but that's because Spider-Man has his spider sense. Any other hero's having a much more difficult time telling what's real and what's not. And this made Wolverine think he was killing a group of villains, but in actuality, he ended up killing the X-Men. This broke him and Logan gave up being Wolverine, and then 50 years pass. And the world is pretty much destroyed, with only America really surviving, but it's a wasteland divided up among the supervillains. Logan is a farmer with a family, but is being forced to pay the Hulk gang, and oh yeah, Bruce Banner and his cousin She-Hulk had a bunch of kids and turned evil. In order to get the money, Logan goes cross-country with an old Hawkeye. And along the way, they meet Hawkeye's ex-wife, who is the daughter of Spider-Man, and Hawkeye's daughter, who is the granddaughter of Spider-Man. They run into various different threats, like the Venom symbiote having taken over a T-Rex that was imported from the Savage Land, and Ant-Man or Giant Man's body being a giant skeleton with a kid using his helmet to kill anyone who doesn't pay him passage over a bridge. But once they get to the East Coast, they're betrayed and Hawkeye is killed, and Logan gets revenge for his friend and kills the ones responsible, and goes on to fight and kill the Red Skull, who's also the president. And it's crazy to see that the Red Skull collected trophies from every major hero that was killed, but once Logan goes back, he loses everything as the Hulk gang brutally murdered his family and he goes for revenge. During this entire story, before Logan kills the Red Skull, he had become a pacifist and swore to never pop his claws again, but once he saw his dead family, that all changed. He kills the Hulk's kids and then goes on and fights an insane old Bruce Banner who kicks the shit out of him until he transforms into the Hulk and eats Logan. However, he rips out of the Hulk's stomach and ends up killing him and takes the Hulk's remaining kid to raise to become a new hero. Afterwards, Old Man Logan heads out to clean up the rest of his world and take down the remaining supervillains. And I see this as one of the greatest Wolverine stories ever told because it has everything you would want from a Wolverine story: redemption, tragedy, and just great storytelling in general.